Happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. And I am here joined with Laura Fleetwood. She directs our communications and really all things creative here at Messiah. And she also has a special interest in women's ministry. And one of the side ministries that she has is called Seeking the Still. And if you go to her website, one of the images you'll see that I found really helpful is this one. And that site helps you deal with things like anxiety and worry and fear. And so, Laura, what in particular about this one do you find helpful for people?
So when we think about fear, we often think about like how to avoid it, right? Mm-hmm. We just want to avoid it. But the fact is, we're humans and we are physical, spiritual, and emotional beings. And so we're going to experience fear. It's more about how do we respond to it. Yep. And what makes us unique is we have the Spirit of Christ living in us. So we have access to live either spiritually asleep when it comes to fear or to live spiritually awake. And the difference is your natural tendency is to fight, flight, or freeze, right? When you get anxious or worried or afraid. But by accessing the power of Christ in us and asking him to help us respond to our fear, we can instead share it with him and with others. We can surrender it, and we can step out in faith. So I like to think of the human body as body, mind, and spirit, and they're all connected, like in this Celtic cross. So the verse from Ephesians, "Wake up, sleeper, rise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you," is just a reminder to me that when I experience fear, that I want to respond to it spiritually awake and not asleep.
Super helpful, and that's what we want for all of you. So it's Mother's Day, and you're a mom talking to our other moms. What's a word that you want to share with each of them today?
Oh, moms out there, and by the way, hi, Mom. I know you're watching. I love you. The word I have for you today is grace. I know that you are really good at offering grace to those in your family, but I know that you probably often withhold grace from yourself, and you have been put in the middle of a storm these last few months, and I know you're probably worried that you haven't responded perhaps as spiritually awake as you wanted to. Give yourself grace. God gives you grace. We give you grace. And today on Mother's Day, I just want you to know that we see you and we love you, and we just want you to have an amazing day. So thank you for all of those, even if you don't have a child of your own, who mother in so many ways via friendships, family, in our community, and in our church. You guys are amazing.